How we doing, folks? How we doing? How we doing? Sharkmouth, chaotic schemes, rah! Rah! How we doing? We put on some nice chill music for y'all. Sorry about last night. I felt like shit. I don't know what was going on. I just felt like garbage. I went to sleep early and I slept. Buggerman. All right, Chris Chaos, Jablin Jabulani Robinson, True Yellow, Josh Hawes, John Mankin, Chris Chaos. Not a stream without Chris Chaos, as we know. Sir Stas, welcome. Some of you saw me earlier today. Some of you saw me earlier today. Some of you did not, but we were looking at some Star Trek. It was unexpected first look at Star Trek. I don't know why they did it so early, but they did do a first look at Star Trek. But, you know, we're happy for it, I suppose. I'm more interested in seeing The Hobbit. That's what's coming out next. I actually thought that's what they were going to do was The Hobbit at first. I didn't realize it was a Star Trek one. Honestly, the most surprising thing about the Star Trek one is that they... the most surprising thing is that all the dual lands are coming back, which is pretty impressive. Every dual land ever is coming back. Every dual land in the whole world. Alright, we're going to do the old 1-2 trick here. We're going to do Wabango, Tango. So you're going to go for the blocker. Damage. We'll go for the Plasma Bolt and the extra guy. Yeah, Lord of the Rings makes more sense, and also not only does Lord of the Rings make more sense, but it's just coming up next. Whoop. Wow, he's really fucked. Paramount probably negotiated extra hype. I don't know. I don't know what their motivation was for going the extra mile on Lord of the Rings there. But they certainly did. I mean, Star Trek. They certainly wanted to get Star Trek up in front of it because Star Trek doesn't come out till November. So you got July, August, September, October, November. You got 5 months until Star Trek. Next week, it should be the full preview of Hobbit, if I'm guessing correctly here. If I'm imagining things correctly, next week should be the full spoiler of Hobbit. Well, that con. Okay, so they also said that con is a specific con. That's the Kelvin Timeline con. And it's that con. There's going to be other con cards, but that specific Sheldred artwork. Almost 100 on a stream streak right there. Good job, Buggerman. Yeah. So that is that's what they mean by that. Not that there's not going to be a con legal card. There is going to be a con legal card. It's just not going to be that one, because that's just Sheldred, which doesn't make any sense. I will freely admit that does not make any sense. Making con Sheldred, he's not a Praetor, he's not a Phyrexian, so I don't know what the... All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's wait. Let's see what he does here. Let's see what he does here. Probably a sweeper, maybe? Yeah, there's going to be a lot more legal stuff. We get to get a peek at some Borg, which is good. I like the fact that we're getting some Borg, and that it's going to be like slivers. The Borg are like slivers. The bones are their money. Hey, good job, Crimson Nernroot. Good work. Boom. Okay. Yeah, maybe they were trying to build a little hype for it. I don't know. But it seemed a little early to be doing this, but hey, you know, I'm not the guy with the fucking, you know, I'm not the guy with all the answers. Hey, what's up, Cleric 117? Tolls of War. Very nice. Alright. What's he gonna do? Veto or something? Gobbler, how you doing, man? Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. I'm trying to rank up right now. Honestly, I'm just trying to rank up right now. I'm really just trying to rank up right now. Day of Judgment, destroy every creature. Okay. Sephiroth. I just need one burn card. Really. I've drawn so much mana. I've drawn 7 mana here, and I need one burn card. One singular burn card. Tolls of War. Some of it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, some of it is very incongruous, you know? But it's not much we can do. We can stop playing. That's about our solution that we're gonna have, which is we can stop playing. I hope it calms down next year. I hope it calms down. I think we're only getting 3 UBs next year instead of 4. I think we might be past peak UB. That definitely seemed calculated. I think we're past peak UB, in my opinion. I think we're running out of fucking popular culture to mine here. And I think that they've reached the inflection point that maybe they know that there's only so much they can do from this point on. I wouldn't mind... Listen, there's UBs that I don't mind. As a concept, I'm not against UB, okay? I am a concept... I am not against UB as a concept. I do not hate it. I do not think it's the end of the world. Doesn't really bother me. Bad UBs bother me. That's the thing. When a UB is bad, that's when I'm sad. That's when Jay is very sad. When they put a UB set out and it fucking sucks, that's what makes me a sad boy. But let's do this. Boom. Goodbye, corpses. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. Okay. We're getting one Marvel next year. We know this. We're getting one Marvel. All right. What else we're getting? Couldn't tell you. We're getting 3 in-universe, 3 universes beyond. One of them is going to be a Marvel set. Did you see... I did not see your arena deck. I did not see your arena deck. Unfortunately, my guy, I did not see it. Boom. That dies. Okay. Oh, he's gunning for it. Alright, there's 3. Boom. We got fucked on mana here. Yeah, that'll do it. We got fucked on mana there. We got too many robots up front. Well, here's my counter argument. Magic had a fantasy pastiche, but it always had a sci-fi pastiche as well. That's the one meager defense that I'll throw up. If you go to, if you go back to some of the original Invasion and you know, Urza blocks, there's a lot of weird, what you would call sci-fi magitech. You know, there was fucking mech suits and there was fucking power armor. There was some weird shit in Magic always. Now, it doesn't excuse infinite UBs. I'm not putting that out as an excuse that, well, they should be able to print UBs forever in that case. I'm just saying that Magic has not always been... It's heavily Knights and Castles, but it hasn't always been Knights and Castles. There are some other weird stuff in Magic to begin with, which I think makes it a little bit more flexible in the long run to... it makes it a little bit more flexible to adaptation in the long run. Hey, how you doing, Canna Chunky? It's going all right. We're going to do this. You never get to play on this board? Let's see if he's got a, let's see if he's got a protection. Yeah. There he goes. That's the thing, is that I 100% agree that Star Trek is a weird fucking addition. Star Trek doesn't usually belong in this whole procedure. It is a bit odd that we are getting Star Trek of all things, because it is it certainly is a choice. That is much. Hard sci-fi doesn't really belong. Look at the top 8. Look at the thingies. Boom, Ouroboros, and the other guy. Boom, boom. Draw. All right. We're going to push in. Do. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Okay. Reality Fracture should be pretty solid. I don't expect Reality Fracture to be terrible. It'll be interesting to say the least. Skyrim would make sense. Dark Souls would make sense. Doom would make sense. There's still a few properties that make sense. The question is if they're even achievable. Are they even achievable in you know, in what is available to be built and played with? You know, that's the question that we have is, are they even possible to be fucking UB'd? Are the IPs even available to be bought? All of these questions are, you know, hard to answer per se. Tank. Yes, it is Bethesda ZeniMax, which makes me think that it is likely that they could get Elder Scrolls and maybe have gotten Elder Scrolls and we don't know about it yet. It is highly likely that maybe during the Fallout set they said, all right, we'll do a Fallout Commander and we have the option, you know. That's pretty much True Yellow. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel True Yellow. I feel like UB is a fad. I feel like UB is not going to be a permanent. It's going to burn itself out eventually. You're going to get some real bad UB numbers. You're going to get some real. But right now, guys, the complaining, the people saying they're never going to play Magic again, it's not working. People are voting with their wallets, and their wallets say yes. So they wouldn't keep doing it if it wasn't making them, if it wasn't working. It's working. So, you know, it's kind of a grin and bear it type of thing. And again, I'm looking for good UBs. I don't mind UB as a concept. And I'm a Magic old head. You know, Skyrim would be great. I think all Elder Scrolls would be great. I think they'd be a fantastic choice. I very much have the whatchamacallit mentality. What's his face? Freddie Mercury. Just don't make it boring. Do whatever you want, just don't make it boring. Make it interesting. I think I'm more upset about the amount of sets we're getting. I'm more upset about the amount of sets we're getting, and I'm more upset about I'll say this. I'm more upset about the amount of sets that we're getting, and I'm more irritated with the extended standard season. Those bother me more than UB. 3-year standard and the amount of sets, those are more annoying because they're mechanically more difficult for me to play in. The fact that somebody can play Captain Janeway or fucking Mario doesn't bother me as much as that. That's less of an issue for me. But, you know, that's my opinion. You know. Yeah, if I feel like that's completely reasonable. If they have a fantastical element, I feel like that's 100% reasonable addition, you know? Flow state, very nice. Don't know why he didn't cast that before. Okay. We can do 3 and 2. Okay, let's do that. 3. Very nice. Cosmere set. I wish you could. Hey, what's up, Mostly Power? Yeah, that's where we're headed, man. Nintendo would never agree to that, but it would be cool. Legends of Zelda would be a good one. How you doing, Mostly Power? Warlock, welcome. 10,000. Marauding Army, welcome. Canna Chunky, welcome. Navi Wolf. Yeah, I think that's also the bigger complaint, is that people are just flat out overwhelmed with the sets. I think that is a fair complaint. There's just a lot. I think that is a reasonable thing to you know, be worried about. Eddie Merc Crab. Okay, he's got that. Stock up. Opt. Prowess. Opt. A million times opt. Boom. Draws. He's gonna go in. Boom. Boom. Eddie Merc Crab. There you go. Anime would be good. I don't know what anime would be big enough to really pull in a lot of people. I heard we're getting another Final Fantasy set. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how true an additional Final Fantasy set is, but that would be pretty funny. Oh, thank you for coming, John. As long as you like the video, I'm good. I'm good, man. You like the video, I feel good about it. No thanks, bro. I'll do this. I'll get rid of one burst lightning. Boom. Well, we'll have to see if the focus is on Commander or not, you know. We'll see. Commander also, that's the elephant in the room we don't talk about. We don't talk about how Commander sucks the air out of a lot of stuff. You know. We don't say it. We allude to it, but we don't ever say it, huh? You know? We always go, well, you know, there's a lot of cards right now. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha, you know, ha 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 ha. Be crazy, huh? So many cards, just so busy. Busy set. Ha 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 ha. Hey, what's up, Balthazar? How you doing? And nobody really says what they're kind of thinking is, damn, that's a lot of UB sets. Alright. We'll hold steady here. They go, man, we got 50 copies of fucking Iron Man. What they're not telling you is that 5 of those 50, or 40 of those 50 copies of Iron Man came from fucking precons. You know? Boom. He's gonna pump. Boom. Boom. Gonna add that. Almost improvisation capstone time, huh? Okay. Oh, another burn victim. Does he have any instantaneous red or redirect or something? No. He can angrily throw fire at me, but it will not stop what's coming. Don't you love when your opening hand has one mana of the opposite color of your hand, then the same thing when you mulli? Yes, that's my favorite. Hey, what's up, Jappy? How you doing? Tristram Gaming, like if I want commander cards, I put them in commander only packs, not my boosters. Yeah, that's kind of my issue. Yeah, commander's like almost turning into its own game, which is a weird thing, you know? They raise the price or put the price of up? What is that, Jeffco? Firewalk with me. Boop, 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 boop. I go first. Okay, Generous Plunderer. They raised the price of wilds. All right, well, sure. It's JDN, everyone. All right, here we go. He's probably going to do a Helix. A Lightning Helix. No, it's a Exhibition Tide Caller. Very nice. Let's try to put you down. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Exile cards from graveyard. What's he gonna do now? Exile, exile. Is this mill? Is this like Azorius mill? What is it? What are we doing here? Three steps ahead. Mill, mill, mill. Resolve. Plasma bolt. Boom. Alright, let's wait. What are we doing? Ultima. There you go. Really? John C. has a lot of people taking quit or taking a sabbatical? I didn't notice that. It's rough right now, I'll tell you what. It's rough. The times before before rotation are the toughest times. I'm not gonna lie. I asked you a question the night of Jay right as your stream dropped out. What did you ask me? A lot of times, guys, use the highlight feature. If you really want to ask me a question, please use the highlight feature. That helps a lot. Let me tell you how much that helps. Hey, what's up, Asmaran? Do-do-do, do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Whoa, Black Betty. Asmaran. Always ready. Asmaran. Okay. Do-do-do. Do-do. Boom. Okay. I know he's trying to play fucking Shelter by Ghost on me. It's all they fucking ever want to do with this deck. They want to fucking shit. He's going to do it now because he's got the fucking mana out for it. But I already killed a bunch of shit. I told you. Y'all thought I was fucking lying. Y'all thought I was lying. That's all they want to do is play Shelter by fucking Ghosts. It's literally the only thing in the world that these white players want to do, man. These mono white fucking enchantment players, their only goal in the world is to play Sheltered. It's their win con. He's going to play Protection on this one. Alright, if I can pull another removal, I can probably get him. I don't know how many more of these those. Would you rather fight 100-sized duck horses or 1 horse-sized duck? Probably 100 duck-sized horses. No, probably 1 horse-sized duck. It's a tough one. You want to see if he's got another one, guys? You want to find out? Let's find out. He had another one. He had another one. You want to see if he has a 4th one? Boom, 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 boom. Let's see if he's got a 4th one. No, that's not it. No attacks and turn. Skyward Spider. Alright, got that. Death to our enemies. Let's see if he's got a 4th one, boys and ghouls. There we go. We did it. It's really funny that Kirk makes red shirts. That is very funny. That is a funny thing that happens objectively. It is very funny that that happens. But Kirk does make red shirts. Hey Jay, if I was to host a roleplay game, were you some Orzhov cowboy, you would say no, right? I was going to ask, what kind of roleplay game are we talking about here? Oh my goodness, man. They don't want to give me any fucking cards here, man. Tell you what. I don't know what that is. Alright, we'll see what happens here. Nope, he didn't get it. Whoa, that was a close one, boys. Oh, I felt like getting a mythic, let me tell you. I felt like fucking getting a mythic. I'm just happy I got here, you know what I mean? You need an Orzhov cowboy. So you need an Orzhov cowboy. Orzhov cowboy. Suppose I could rustle me up some character right there. Real nicely. Do. They call me Slow Hand, the Orzhov cowboy. Do. All right. So, we're in a very comfortable spot right now. We're flat diamond, which means that we have 15 days to get to Mythic, 16 days to get to Mythic. That feels good. We don't have to worry about the losses. So now it's time to just grind out. Now it's just time to do it. The ugly white color. Ugly. I have, what, 3 white decks? 4? I have nothing. White is probably one of my favorite colors after black. I don't know. I get a lot of shit for that, but I like black. I like white. I like white quite a bit. You don't take no hostages. You shoot them dead. Hostages slow you down. You get slowed down out here, you die. Yeah, this politics deck is yours. This politics deck is yours. That's a hot thick deck. Life of Crime. Honestly, all I want to do is play evil plan decks. I'll be real with you guys. If I could just play fucking... Oh, you want me to put crazy color codes into the thing. Yeah, that's really complicated, and I'm too lazy for that, man. Look, I'm using basic fucking backs. Look at how much shit I have. Look how much cosmetics I have. Look how many fucking card sleeves I have. And I use these basic bitch backs, alright? Like, I care so little about aesthetics in a video game. It's disturbing. Orzo is one of my favorite pastas, too. So I like Orzhov, and I like Orzo as well. You ever have fucking spicy seafood Orzo? My mom used to make that. Delicious. Well, you can tell me about it. Gobbler, you can send me the tool. So I did a black deck, I did a white deck. What do we want to do? Green? We recently did it green. Red? Spicy seafood Orzo. Ink Knights. Let's get rid of Skull Partay. We don't need that. I'd have to ask my mom, but she used to put scallops, bay scallops, and tiny shrimp in it. Small shrimp. It was really fucking good. And a spicy fucking seafood sauce. Man, Evil Maxing was such a good deck. What is this? Oh, I can get rid of that. Yeah, that's my fucking midweek magic. You know what really sucks is I don't have any Thors. Otherwise, I'd do another Thor deck. I'd do another Thor deck, but I don't want to spend fucking 50 wild cards. That's my issue right now. They haven't given me one fucking Thor. Out of all the fucking cards that I got, I don't have a single Thor and I don't have a single fucking Mjolnir. So I'd have to burn down so many fucking wild cards for a deck that I'd use one time. And I feel like I already did what I wanted to do with Thor. That's the thing. I feel like I already fucking did what I wanted to do with that. You know? What have we not done? That's the real question we have to ask ourselves. What have we not done yet? Maybe robots. Let's take a look here. Ultron. Ultron drone. You can do Castle Doom. Green elf deck, that would be interesting. Ravenous robots. Maybe we do a robot. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Machine Smith Automaton. No, Mauser Foundry. Zookeeper Mecham. Moxite. We do Chrome Dome. Super Adaptoid, maybe. The Vision, maybe. I got Ultrons. How do we get Krang out early? That's the real question. I got plenty of Ultrons. I'm only missing one Ultron. I don't think I need that many Ultrons. Super Adaptoid, maybe less of them. It doesn't have affinity. Oh, you're talking about this Krang. I'm not putting blue in this, man. We want it to be red robots. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Didn't I already do an Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Yeah, I already did one of these. I could do another one, but I put that in my Hulk deck. Weapons. Weapons manufacturing is not bad either. Non-token artifact you can create. Sacrifice. Okay. And then we do what's that factory? I should do another one of them. What's that fucking factory that I've been playing? Legion Extruder, yeah. You can do Legion Extruder, you can do 3 Legion Extruders. Treasure. Artifacts. I feel like we might need a treasure for this. Hey, what's up, Anavorn? Subscribe with Prime, thank you. I played Thor in Early Access. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's mono red artifacts, man. It's half colorless, half artifacts. How do we sacrifice more? How do we sacrifice more? Super Adaptoid is not really necessary in this, because none of our things have. That's for keyword soup. Tannock lets us warp out Ultron, or a whatchamacallit. I feel like I'm making a bad version of something I already made, but we'll see here. Chandra. Oh yeah, there's that truck throw. Vehicle. Yeah, if we put vehicles in this. What's a red Panza? I don't know what that is. I don't understand your magic slang. I don't want to play blue in this. That's what I'm trying to avoid, guys. I want to make this really clear. I don't want to play blue. Super, super bad. I don't want to play blue. Like, really bad. This, I don't want to play Is It in this. That's the main thing. Oh, I have an idea. I like Truck Toss, but I got an idea. Oh, there you go. Panza. Yeah, I don't know any... For as long as I've played Magic, I don't know fucking any Magic slang. I don't know why that is, but none of it ever sticks in my head. I know the names of the colors, but people will be like, Jay, how come you don't run a Cincinnati Double Spree? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is, man. Oh, Cincinnati Double Spree won the 2003 Grand Prix. You should know about it. I don't fucking know what that is. People always use fucking... like, I don't say fucking aristocrats. I say gain and drain. And people are like, oh, you mean aristocrats? I go, yeah, gain and drain, sure. Maybe that's just me, though. I don't know. Arc Reactor would be good. Arc Reactor? That would help get out our fucking thingy faster. Chandra might be good. She's not a robot, though. That's the issue. That's my biggest problem with Chandra. She's not a robot. You know? We'll think about her. I feel like a lot of the slang terms comes from competitive Magic, and I don't know any of that. Hey, what's up, Zep? You doing 80? You doing 90? Iron Spider might work too. Yeah, possibly. That's how I know someone is a Commander player in my comments. Is they'll leave a comment and they'll be like, "Oh my god, this deck is really cool, but you should play Luminous. You should play Luminous Gravemound. Play Luminous Gravemound, and then of course you could stack that on top of your dogged fucking you could play it on fucking Badge of the Old Faith." And I'm like, I don't fucking know what any of those, I don't have any fucking clue what any of what you just said is. I've got no idea. Thank you though. I appreciate your input. Lord Gypticus, the Flipticus, the #1 Kipticus. Yeah, they'll be like, this would go great with fucking a Rippleback Pursuer in it. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a Commander card. I don't know what the fuck that is. Rippleback Pursuer, it's been a staple ever since they added Archmage's Rebuke. And then you're like, okay, yeah, all right, sure, man. As a non-Star Trek fan, I think they'll be fine. You know, it's never the splashy, well-known character that makes a big deal out of the new set. It'll be some fucking innocuous thing. Like, what's the most powerful set from Avatar? Is it Aang? Is it Katara? You know, it's not Aang or Katara. It's neither of those cards. Nor is it Sokka. It's a fucking Badger Mole. So I think that probably you'll be fine. Because probably the best card is going to be something like Planet Rupture or some shit like that. I don't know. Salt Vampire is actually really good, by the way. Salt Vampire fucking is going to get it. Salt Vampire is going to do fucking work. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. They go in, boom. Whenever another creature, no. Rippleback Pursuer. Yeah. No, I mean, it's just people run staples of stuff and I don't know what they are, you know? I don't know what the staples of that they're trying to run are. I don't understand. I'm just an idiot. Listen, it's probably my fault for not knowing the cards better, but he's probably gonna sweep me. Ooh, very cool. All right. Does he get haste with this? No. Oh, that was a terrible grab right there for him. Terrible grab for Holmes. Terrible grab for Holmes. Katara. Now, that'd be a big issue if it gave haste, too. It'd be an issue if it gave haste. Flying double strike vigilance. No haste, though. Katara. Katana. The red robot that taps for mana. I don't know a red robot that taps for mana. Got him. Grim Lavamancer. If you ever want to come up with a fake name of a magic card, just take an adjective, a fancy sounding adjective, and add a fantasy sounding noun. Especially if it's a noun and then another verb. Adjective, noun, verb makes peak magic card names, okay? Devoted Swordcaster. Boom. That's all you need to do. That's the easiest way to come up with a magic name. Adjective, noun, verb. Fallen Soulcatcher. Hey, cause if he's on the table, you've already lost, cause he's my Valgavoth. Oh, Soulcatcher's already a real thing. Yeah, you know. Heretic Windglider. There you go. Perfect, Molly Swag. You're getting it. You just have to do... And you can mix it up, too. You can mix it up, too. You can do... You could... But it's... If verb, noun, adjective will get you anywhere you need to go. creature attacks. It was 2. You don't know how to highlight text? Looks like we're gonna have ourselves a little artifact off here, aren't we? All right. Looks like we're gonna have ourselves a wee bit of artifact off, ain't we? Ooh wee. Fugitive droid. Streaking Skywatcher. Perfect. There you go. Charging Tower Guard. Now you know the secret, guys. Now you know the secret, and I've shared with you all I know. You can make your own fake magic cards all day. This guy's not happy. Oh my goodness, it's Mana Man. Do 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 do. Oh, look at that, Ironheart. Do do. Boo doo doo. Boo doo. The vision. All right. Whoa, Black Betty, man, a man. Hey, how you doing, King Checho? Give me a shout out. I haven't played JDN tonight. I haven't played fucking JDN tonight. Which is a shame, you know? You know how much I love JDN. Barging Razor Jumper, the Magnificent Towers. Enlightened Guide Monk. Enlightened Guide Monk, boom. That is absolutely a fucking card. You already have a job at Wizards of the Coast. They're already there waiting for you. Okay, so let's do Ultron. Boom. Boom. Double strike on the mic like a werewolf in the moonlight. Two damage. Boom, boom. Push. Boom. Pop, boom. Okay, that's good. Hey, good luck, Zep. Good luck driving home. Yeah, the hardest part is coming up with something that's not already used, you know? That's very true. You gotta come up with a name that hasn't already been fucking used yet, man. Gonna go in. Why is the mask so far away from my face? Because it's really hard to get it to float right directly on my face without redoing my entire model. Unfortunately. I'll take the damage. See what happens here. Burgeoning Snakemonger. Guys, you really are enjoying this formula. It's amazing once you unlock it, isn't it? Yeah, so I have it on my rig as a prop, and when it's a prop, I can only place it in front of my face. I'd have to redo my model to ask it, and I don't care. I'm too lazy to redo my model to put it directly on my face. I know there's probably a way to make it closer to my face, but I don't know how to do that either, because I'm not a very good VTuber. Baleful Coffin Smasher. There you go. Oh, okay. It's for both. It could also be for Vivon the Traveling Vaudeville Villain. You know, could be for both. Hey, thanks for coming, Skycloud Gaming. Duly appreciated. Boom. Very nice. What do we got here? We'll do no attacks. Let's see what he's got. He's got that. He'll come in on me there. Creates 2. Boom. Sacrifice this artifact. Draw 2 cards. Could do that. Put a stun counter. All right, we could Talk Depp a win here, but I don't think we will. He's probably going to be able to sacrifice his artifacts. Hey Jay, hope all's well. Random question: you ever play mirrors back in 2003? I have played a mirror before. I don't think I played very many of them. I don't know if I was playing Magic in 2013. Genuinely don't know if I was even playing Magic in 2013. TBH. I drew a mana, which means that if I had only drawn a burn card, I would have been alright. If I had drawn one of my burn cards, I would have won the game, but I drew a mana. So I'm exactly at fucking 3. Exactly at 3. Egg. Exactly. We got a Doombot. We got him down to 2, and that's that. Persuasive Koala, how you doing, man? Reluctant Confetti Eater. Confetti isn't a very good, unless you're running a Universes Beyond. I don't think anyone's going to say Confetti. Okay, this is pretty good. I don't know why we're playing only slow people tonight. We may need one more mana in this. I don't know. We'll see. Boom. Do that. I like it. Fucking Soul Vampire is very cool. Soul Vampire is legit. Might even be too legit. It might even be too legit to quit. That's where we might be at right now, guys. That's how good it might be. Finn the Fangbearer. Ooh, he wants to get freaky. Okay. Unstoppable Slasher, very nice. We can tank a few poison hits here. We can tank a few poison hits. I think he's gonna try to... He's gonna block me there. Okay. Ultron? Sure, we'll take Ultron. 3. Boom. We might try Rust Harvester. Yeah, it's possible we could do Rust Harvester. I'm not saying no, I just haven't put it in yet. I've never said no to Rust Harvester. I just said, okay, let's wait and see how we're doing already. You know. Let's do that. Bloodletter Clausance. Very nice. Do that. Well, we're cooked here now. Yeah, we're gonna need some more, How many Ultrons do I have in here? Vision doesn't do very much. I might cut a Vision. Vision doesn't... He's okay, but he doesn't do much. We'll give him another shot, though. We're gonna try him. KH Ruxus, how you doing, man? Thank you for coming by, man. KH Ruxus. Vij, how many Vij do I have in here? I think only 2 Vij is really necessary. If I have 3, that's too many. Yeah, 2 is fine. Chrome Dome, Iron Man Armor, Ultron. It's 2.2 and a 1.9, so Rust. Exile a card from your graveyard. Okay, we'll put 1 in there. I don't know how much weapons manufacturing is doing. I feel like it might be too slow for what we're doing right now, but we're going to keep trying. Zookeeper Mecham? Nah, I didn't really like that. I didn't really care for that. Welcome, everybody, by the way. Thank you so much for coming. Alright, we got some burns early on, which does help. Blue, I'll probably get counterspell, but it's whatever. Okay, we didn't get counterspell. Look at that. I returned it, gave me a fish. Lovely. An artifact? No, he's just a fish. Boom. Let's see what he does here. Is this going to just be legitimately just fucking counterspells? Then I forgot to put in the robot clause on my guy. Fabling Trick. Why would you play that on my turn? Okay. Into the Flood Maw. Really, really fucking amazing stuff here. You're really doing great things. We'll do Ravenous Robots again. I think it might be entirely made of knockbacks. I think it may literally be entirely made of knockbacks. I think it might be every knockback that they have and flash. We'll go in. I'm concerned that that may be the entirety of what they're doing. All right, we'll do you. Go in. Boom. He could just be farming blue spell missions. This is also true. We'll wait on that instant. I think he doesn't want to play anything on his turn. I think he's trying to play off turn completely. I think that's his goal. Enduring Curiosity. I'll draw 2 cards on that. Alright, if I get a mana here, I think I'm in good shape. Let's see what he draws. I need a mana really bad. I need a mana really bad here. I need to be able to play 2 a turn. Yeah, I think we're gonna get fine sets coming up. I don't think there's gonna be anything wrong with the sets we get. He gets 3 cards, which is why this card is fucking broken. Should only trigger once. He's got fucking 6 cards in his hand, which means he's got an unlimited amount of spells to play. An unlimited amount of counter spells, an unlimited amount of fucking things to play on you there. And we're not getting our, whatchamacallit. Still not a mana for Jay. I'm just gonna do this. Is he going to let it through, or is he going to counterspell it? Let's see if we can get Chrome Dome out. Spell Stutter. Merfolk. Draw. We would have won if we would have had another spell, another mana, I think. In, block that with that, block that with that. That's gonna be 7, block that with that. Gets to draw 80 bajillion cards. Literally exactly 1 bajillion. And he's out of there. Okay, that was weird, but, you know. We did it, though. We did do it. I think we may need another mana in here, though. I did forget a certain mana as well. Let me try to jazz up this, let me try to jazz this up a little bit here, folks. Man, we're gonna be in so much fucking trouble when we don't have Cavern of Souls, let me tell you. We're gonna be fucking up shit creek, man, like you don't even fucking believe, brah. We're gonna be up shit creek. Let's do this. Boom. Boom. Artifact. Memori Vault. Discard a card. Look at this. This is December. Artifacts you control one of those cards. We can do for more Vault in there. Boom. Tap target creature to activate all the sorcery scene of the crime. Muzzle on the Great Door. Treasure map. That's an artifact. Sacrifice a land. Create a 2/2 robot. You have to station it to get that. For more Vault's actually not bad for this deck. Let's do that. Cavern of Souls, you choose robot, right? Because there's 22 robots in here. One less magic weapons manufacturer. I don't think that's doing much. I'd love to see Cavern again. I think it's necessary, frankly. I frankly think it's necessary. It's the only way typal tribal decks even fucking survive, in my opinion. Cavern is rotating out. It's Ixalan. Unfortunately, Cavern is just fucking rotating out. Yeah, I don't think we need weapons manufacturing, to be honest with you. I'd rather go more aggro with fucking burns up. I do. I don't have very good ones. I'll be honest with you. I don't have very good fucking ways to sacrifice the fucking... I have Torch the Tower and Legion Extruder, which aren't great. Death to our enemies. Castle Doom. Boom. Tablet. I don't think weapons manufacturing is doing much. I think we'd rather go aggro with the robots and just pump them out that way, I think that's a way better fucking plan there. We'll do you. Boom. Boom. Because I don't think we have a steady enough. You really need to make that the centerpiece of your deck. You really need to make that the centerpiece of your deck. And we're just going too slow trying to get this out and get everything else out, and it doesn't really have a payoff. So we're going to rip that out, and we're going to do something else. Because right now they're just looking at me stupid. Right now, weapons manufacturing is just looking at me stupid right now. And he's going to go off with fucking Thor and everything else, you know? Yeah, we got to fix that. We're too slow. Yeah, it's not worth it. The 2 damage that we do, it's too damn slow. Honestly, death for our enemies is probably better, to be honest. Or any kind of other 2-drop. We want to aggro out on them. We really want to hit them out. So we're gonna rip weapons out. I think we're going to add a red, because I think I need 23. I never draw fucking mana. Maybe we add more Rusties. 23 or 18? Maybe we keep it at a 22 and add more Rusties. Maybe we keep it at 22. Try it. We'll see what's up. Again, we're a little vulnerable early on here. We have the early removal, but white can crap out so much good stuff quickly. It's a kind of a shooting gallery. Yeah, we have to shooting gallery every one of these fucking guys, man. It's crazy. Okay, let's see what he does here. Hero. He's got Maria Hill. Veteran Survivor. Ethereal Armor. Boom. Put a 1/1. I'm just fearing that shelter right now. Skyward Spider probably will go in. No? Who's getting what here? That's getting that. Boom. Okay, very nice. You do that. Yeah, Extruder's still worth it because you can sacrifice stuff and make robots, as you just saw me do. Extruder is still worth it. I'm just fearing the shelter. That's all I'm in fear of. I live in constant fear of the shelter. So I can just do this over and over again. Burst Lightning. Do no attacks and turn. Optimistic. We're getting real lucky here, folks. Block you with you. My turn. We're gonna go in. Got to double block me there. Nope, that's got to be a double block, man. That's Menace. There you go. There you go. Got him. Just because he didn't get a shelter, man. He was craving. He was sweating for that top deck shelter right there, man. I'll tell you what. He was sweating it. Ooh, he was getting the chills. They were multiplying. And he was losing control. Because the power I was supplying, you know, you guys get it. He would have gained 6 life. That's the thing. He would have gained 6 life on the hit. That's the problem. Not so much that he would remove something I needed, but that one of his creatures would have been crazy powerful, gaining life every turn. True, I could sack what I block. That's very true. Let's put down Caravan Harrier. Craven Carrier. He's probably going to blow it up. True, Ashfire, yeah. I would have been able to declare a block. Oh, look who it is, folks. Look who it is. Look who it is. And look who it is. It's our old pal. We've been avoiding it all night. We've been avoiding it all night, but here it is. But here it is, folks. It starts with a J. It has an A in the middle. No, not an A. It has a D in the middle of it. Flow state. Oh, he might be fucked. Yep. There you go. How you doing, Joe Skywalker? Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. He didn't get the board white out fast enough. That was one of the problems. Is he didn't get the board white quick enough. He was on turn 3. He missed 2 land drops, so he was kind of in bad shape. Let's put down Ravenous. Probably gonna get counterspelled, but I got 3 of them in my hand. There you go. Or burned out, one or the other. We'll see. Gaz. Yeah, fucking Benedict Cumberbatch. Blankedict Dumberbam. Color Crazy Stallion. Robots. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't make it the Board Queen. They made it... Well, I guess they wanted Kelvin Timeline, is what Gavin Verhees said. Why did he not take my other land? Robots. We got Board Queen. Hopefully we get more Board Queen. There you go. Dead. That much pressure on me early on and I have no recourse, I'm dead. I got no direct removal for the fucking horse and I didn't hit my fucking lands. Hit, sweep. Every turn was a hit, was a sweep. I can't survive that. I need at least fucking something to survive once. Kind of weird that we got hit with Avengers Disassemble fucking multiple times in a row, huh? Funny how that is. Funny how that is. Okay, Crave on the Hunter. Oh look, another fucking either Izzet or JDN. Normal healthy meta that every deck you play is the same deck. That's what we want out of Magic. You want to play the same thing forever. And if you don't want to play that, well, you're just being a sore loser then. Why would you want to play against a different deck? Is this the same fucking guy? Is this the exact same thing that I just ran into? It literally might be the exact same deck. Hey, thank you for coming, Josh. This literally might be the exact same thing. All right, let's see. Crave on the Hunter. We do you. Probably going to get flame swept. If we don't get flame swept, it'll do really well for ourselves, but we probably are going to get flame swept, let's be honest. No? Amazing. Okay, very nice. Robots. Okay. Discard. Whoop. So you got the sweeper? Maybe, maybe not. No, he did not in fact have the sweeper. There we go. Benedict Cumberbund. Fun fact, you should never be JDNing anyone. Oh, Brent tried to fucking he tried to fucking summer me. You tried to summer me right there, Brent. You tried to fucking summer me hard. Oh, he tried to summer me hard, man. Won't work though. Only Summer has mystical powers. Boom. I really want Chrome Dome. I have not seen him, and he needs to come out. Lightning Helix. Alright, we're gonna do you. He hasn't played very much. Weapons manufacturing. Okay. Alright. Sweeper, maybe? What are we thinking here? Badger Cub, yeah, Badger Mole Cub is still in the meta, sadly. Sadly. Listen, it was either that or let him build, Brent. This is red. We don't think, we attack. Silent of Discovery, it's not bad. Hopefully he doesn't have a sacrifice. I'm worried about the sacrifice outlet for his fucking artifacts there. Harrier, yeah, Harrier does work. Harrier does do work. It does happen. You don't like fucking Ultron on the board. Pinnacle Star Cage. Yeah, it's gonna fuck me up real bad. That's gonna fuck me up real bad. That's gonna fuck me up real bad. What did he get here? Nothing. Got nothing there. Boom. I don't have an abrade, unfortunately. I'd be able to crack that back. Death to our enemies doesn't really help him. He spent a lot of cash trying to get to where he is right now. Ravenous. All right. Boom. Let's equip that on you. He didn't get it for more Revolt. He held that. He held that, which is suspicious. Suspicious. That he held that. It's very suspicious that he held that. Yeah. Boom. We're really in fucking trouble here. We have for more Revolt, but that's about it. A Mauser in an Iron Man suit? Yeah, that's funny. United Battlefront, we're fucked, ladies and gentlemen. We are fucked like you wouldn't believe. We are royally, supremely pizza fucking supreme ultra deluxe fucked like you wouldn't believe, man. Like you wouldn't even fucking believe we are so fucked. Like, you wouldn't even fucking believe. Bill, oh, you got a fucking mana off the top. That's lame. Ravenous Robots. We get another one of these, man. There's not much I can do here. He's got nothing, I got nothing. We just fucking look at each other, I guess. He gets that many fucking robots. Yeah, he can activate them. Yeah, we're done here. We're fucking done here. I drew a million fucking mana. I don't know why, but I drew a million fucking mana. I drew a million fucking mana there for some reason. Could not get anything. I'm not running blue. I don't know how clear I can make that I'm not running fucking blue. I'm not running Is It. Not only do I not enjoy Is It, it will literally get no views, man. It's a detriment to what I'm doing here. It's going to actively hurt my channel if I run Is It. It is a terrible, terrible idea. It is negative viewership for Jay. It's nothing. It's less than nothing. The other Krang would be good, but the blue Krang, hell no. It can't happen. Let's do that. The vault gave me some of the land draw, but I wasn't getting anything. I'm not running fucking blue Krang. I can't do it. It's a death sentence. I understand, and honestly, Krang would actually probably be really good in this deck, but there are a lot of different reasons why I can't do it. I understand why you're suggesting it, Jeffco, and you're probably right. Would the whatchamacallit be better overall? Would a fucking Is It robots maybe be a little bit stronger? Possibly. It could possibly be a little bit stronger, but the problem is that it won't matter how strong it's not. Listen, it's not about also my preferences. It's also about nobody will watch that video. It's about making content. I'm not in just the business of playing and winning. I'm in the business of making content. I can't make content out of blue. I can't. Out of Is It at the very least. So if I was sitting here by myself or just with you guys saying I want to hit Mythic, I just grind my favorite black deck to get up. What I'm trying to do is specifically is make a new deck that people will want to watch and make content. So it's not necessarily just about being the most effective. It's not necessarily being about the most effective or most perfect deck that I could build. It's also about specifically making something new and exciting that people will want to watch. So that's my reasoning behind that. Yeah, some card draw wouldn't hurt. I will say that some card draw wouldn't be too bad. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Boom, 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 boom. Should we do Iron Man? If we get a mana, we'll do Iron Man Armor. If not, we'll do Rust Harvester. Okay, Ultron. Slick Shot. Ooh, we're fucked. I think we're fucked here. Storm Chasers for 2. Whoop, 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 whoop. That. Eddie Merc crap. Fucked. People watch good decks. My viewers on my channel will not watch an Is It deck. CGB can put out an Azorius control and people will fucking love it because that's what he's known for. I put out an Azorius, hey guys, check out my Azorius control deck. That is not what the people have signed up for. You have to know your audience and you have to know where your skill set is. And no, people do not watch good decks. Me and Mulligan were just talking about this. A deck being good has nothing to do with its popularity. It has to do with its flashiness. It has to do with its color and flashiness. It has absolutely nothing to do with how good it is. Unless you just, I mean, that's why people lie on the fucking thumbnail. They go, deck does 1,000,000 damage. And, you know, maybe it can, but it's advertising. You know. Meta solved, RCQ winner, all that shit, that's what people that's what people want to see. Artifact, boom, boom. Rust Harvester, sure, I'll take it off the top. That goes in the Oblivion. Okay. Boom, boom. Game. Boom. Generous Plunderer. Draws a card. Love. Alright, we'll do this and turn. We'll take the treasure. We get 2 bangs off that. Boom. Boom. There you go. Blocks. Yeah, we got hit too hard there. We got hit way too fucking hard there. I should have taken out that. I don't know why I didn't. Boom. Perilous Snare. Gets down, pushed down. Boom. Mobilize. There you go. Got me. Should have taken out that Voice of Victory immediately. I shouldn't have waited. Yeah, Jeff. I mean, yeah. The thing is some people will watch it. Will most of my viewership watch it? No. So some people will watch anything that I could put out. Some people will watch literally any video I put out. I don't want, you know, I want to reach the most amount of my viewers possible, and I know what they like. I could lie to them about is it, but that's not you know, I don't want to do that. Occasionally I'll have to lie to my audience so they'll watch it like about Azorius, but I don't even really want to run is it. you know. Boom. Okay. We'll do this. We'll do Ravenous Robots. Boom. Guanchius, how you doing? Lord's Gator's Blessing. Wicked Roll. That hit. Alright, we'll say this. We'll say Robot. He's out of there. Alright. Hey, what's up? I am Luis. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Boom, boom. Gigastorm Titan. That sure is a fucking guy. That sure is a fucking guy. The funniest ones are the people that they go, I don't really like black, but I like your content. That's surprising because I run a lot of black. It's my favorite color. That is a surprising. Titanic Gigastorm. That's a good one. The Ravenous Robots. Boom. Doubling Season is mythic because it's fucking super powerful and broken. Haunt Woods. Secret Roots. Chrome Dome. There we go. Yes, because Swayze is the Triple Color King. I don't know if you know that. He is, in fact, the Triple Color King. Ravenous Robots. Boom. He'll get rid of Vision, probably. No? Chrome Dome. Chrome Dome ups the damage of this fucking deck so much, man. He ups the fucking damage of this deck so fucking much. Deceit. The agony of deceit. Intimidation tactics. You better have a board wipe right now or he's going to be in bad shape. Steam Core Scholar, that ain't it. Rack hacks. Sweeper? Or is he cooked? Human. Bailmerks. What are you doing, bro? You trying to reanimate? That ain't it, Chief. I guarantee you that's not it, man. I guarantee you that ain't it. Go burst lightning, you're tearing up the corner mile. Burst lightning, go burst lightning. Chrome Dome can copy itself, but there's really no reason to. There's no reason for Chrome Dome to copy himself. Because he's a legendary, so he would just die. I guess if you wanted to trigger off like a artifact comes in and does damage. Yeah, but you're gonna hit the legendary rule. Unless it says it becomes a non-legendary version. That's the only way. Go burst lightning, you're tearing up the corner mile. Burst lightning, go burst lightning. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah, he's just an artifact creature. Yeah, you can have multiple Chrome Domes. That's another, so he can't target, yeah. He is, to create a target token that's a copy of another target. So, no. He could copy a different Chrome Dome, but he can't copy himself. I thought he was a legendary. Oh, that's fucking crazy. I can have multiple of those out. Great. Hey, what's up, Treemail? How you doing? Build a red robot deck with Elspeth and War Leaders. That's actually a really good idea. I'm Louise. Boros is very fun. Hey, look, it's Mojack Slim. We're gonna go with Iron Man Assault Robot. Hazard the Godseeker. Godseeker. Boom. That's a problem. So I have to kill this. I have to kill it right now. WD Gaster. Ravenous Robots. Alright, another mana would be great. Boom. Another mana would be fucking perfect. Boom. He's got full speed. There's Tiny Bones. There's Alesha. Okay. We're gonna do... That's indestructible. Okay. We'll wait then. No attacks. Spiteful Hex Mage. Okay. Okay, we'll block that with that. We'll block that with that. Actually, we'll block that with that, yeah. And then we will, robot. I'll take that, I guess. He can cast Chrome Dome, I suppose. Doesn't much really help him, but sure. Do Chrome Dome. Okay. We'll hold back. Ah, fuck. It's exactly what I was scared of. Exactly what I was fucking scared of. It's that fucking thing. Exactly what I was fucking scared of. That stupid fucking thing, man. Exactly what he fucking got the fucking Abigail to give him the life. Robot. Yeah, we're fucked. Fucking pulled the Abigail immediately, man. That's a real son of a bitch, man. Pulled the goddamn Abigail right away. Pulled the fucking Abigail. That's a fucking shame. It's the one thing he couldn't grab, and he grabbed it. The one thing he couldn't fucking grab, and he fucking grabbed it. All right. Gonna do that for that one. Block that with that one. No, it's gotta be both of them on there. One fucking card that he couldn't get. If he didn't get this, we'd have won. He fucking got it. Let's say comes that. One fucking card he couldn't pull off the top. The goddamn Abigail. Ah, man, that fucking sucks. And I threw away my other removal. I had a removal that I could have popped him. I threw it away. I killed a different card. I shouldn't have killed a different card. But fucking 4 Abigails. He pulled 2 of them right off the top. 2 Hazards and 2 Abigails. Plan worked perfectly. Yeah, no, listen, he's playing something cool. He was playing something different. It wasn't fucking JDN, but man, that is some fucking cosmic bad luck for Jay right there. That is some really, really fucking bad luck for Jay. That is cosmically bad. It's literally the only card I couldn't deal with. That or fucking Sheltered by Ghosts. Then that's it. He couldn't be flying. He couldn't gain life. If he couldn't do either one of those, we would have been groovy. But no, he fucking got it. He fucking got it. Fucking guy, man. Goner Dissident. Put down you. Exile a card from a graveyard. Bloodghast. Okay. Hey, what's up, Caddick Schemes? I can bring that back. He can blight some more. Downhand Dissident again. Bloodghast. I'm gonna have to burn up some of these Bloodghasts here. I bet he'll take the 3. I bet. Oh, no, he doesn't want to? Boom. During your turn, you may cast creature spells from my creature, creature got from any other creature you control. So let's do this. Let's make sure that he cannot resurrect that. We don't want that coming back again and again. We're going to do Rust Harvester and Iron Man Armor. Twilight Diviner. Surveils. I think we're going to get too much of an advantage here. Yeah, we don't want both Gasters coming back. Boom. He does that. Puts that in. Okay. Ooh, Sephiroth. Nice. Forsaken Miner. Oh, this is a good resident. This might be one of my decks. This might be one of my decks. Robot. Down to 4. He'll gain 2 life off that. Boom. Can't bring it back yet. Boom. Okay. He's in a little bit of a pickle. Bailmarks does help. Oh yeah, Rage Quitting Gaming. What was it? Mono Black discard? Was it my Demon's discard? That's probably the most popular one. Demon's discard is the guy to beat. Not letting you flip him, bro. Crazy. Hit you there. Boom. Iron Man. Iron Man does whatever an Iron Man can. Spins a web any size on Nintendo 64. Look out. Here comes the Iron Man. That's his theme song, right? Mojack Slim, how you doing, man? All right. The golf bag's not bad. I like Iron Man because it's new. I'm trying to play new stuff. That's my reasoning behind the Iron Man armor. Golf bag is old news. Did I play you? Are you just Mojo, by the way? I think I just played you. If you're in Diamond, I just played you. Could have been another Mojack Slim. But probably not. Give you the shout out right there. Boom. Okay. Let's run it one more. Look out. Here comes the Iron Man. Does whatever an Iron Man can. Spins a web any size on Nintendo 64. Okay, do that. Rune Lurker Bat. What we do is we get rid of that. Well, we'll wait. We won't get rid of it immediately. We'll get rid of it pretty soon, though. Rajani's Pride Mate. Put down Hydra Assault Robot. Hopefully he doesn't shelter me right away. If he shelters me, it is what it is, but we hopefully draw mana that we can deal with that. Rune Lurker. Oh! Yeah, I was a mono red robot guy. That was me. Alright, we need to draw mana here. If we don't get a mana, we're just shit out of luck. Scout for Survivors, interesting choice. Torch the Tower, number 2. Boom. Yeah, I don't draw mana. I don't fucking need it. You know, whatever. You know, fucking mana. I'll just draw removal forever. You know, I'll just draw removal forever, and we'll be fine. For Survivors. Hey, look, a mana. Chrome Dome. Resplendent Angel. Just call me Angel of the morning, baby. Just touch my cheek before you leave. Alright, you can go fucking nuts now. Yeah, you can go fucking crazy. He's gonna get shelter on me, isn't he? Just gets 5 on there. Yeah, for having no mana, we did good for ourselves, didn't we? For having a couple of no mana having guys, we did pretty good for ourselves. For fucking having no mana for the whole goddamn game, we did pretty good. I can't say we did terrible. Oh yeah, I'm over 50%. I'm like 60%. Oh my goodness. One mana, we would have been way fucking ahead of him. The fact that we got that far is fucking amazing, but we're almost done for the evening too, so I know I missed yesterday. Make sure you like the video if you're in the YouTube. Hey, what's up, Drifty? How you doing? I go first. Put that down. We're gonna say robot. You might burn it up. Probably won't, though. Boom. Okay. That's where enemies. Okay, if I can get a mana here, if I can pull the fucking mana off, I can go fucking crazy. I can go absolutely fucking cuckoo banana pants. Let's gonna see if we can do it, though. Let's see if we can actually fucking pull it off. Let's see if we can actually fucking pull it off. We did it. Got him. Drifty, 43 months in a row. Thank you, man. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it is. 55% overall. And that includes the early versions that didn't work that well. We are ranking with it, you know. We are ranking up diamond with it slowly, the long ass fucking games, but we're getting there, right? So, you know, there's that. I'm happy. I'm happy with how it turned out. This is not a Mythic Mike deck, no. This is a J Villain original. I was unaware he had a deck like this. Robot Apocalypse. Yeah, pretty happy with the way it goes. I'd have to say that this is silly. This is a silly robot deck. We actually found a really good shell for Ultron, to be honest with you. Iron Man, the Vision, and a bunch of other fun cards like that. Even Hydra Assault's been an MVP in common, so really, really good stuff here. I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out. You know, happy with it. So, yeah, we're going to leave it right there for you guys. Hope you liked it. Any Any sad robots in this deck might not work, but it'll fit the theme. You could certainly put a sad robot in. You could certainly put a solemn. He's not actually a robot. That's the problem. He's not a robot. He's like a golem. Yeah, he's a golem. He's not a robot. We call him Sad Robot, but he actually isn't one. Okay, that's the problem. We do a braid. We have a destroy, or we have destroy enchantment. Yeah, they call him Sad Robot, but he really isn't one, which in itself is sad. You know what else would be fun? Redirect. There you go. Robots. Hey, thank you, Corey Rivera. Randy to go. Oh, Randy, you're going to be sad to hear that we got to leave soon. RANDYGO. You can take me, Randy, to go. RONDYGO. We got time for the shakedown breakdown. Has a lot of useful uncommons, has a lot of useful commons as well. Yeah, there's some useful stuff in Marvel. Marvel's not bad. Marvel's is an okay set. Like, there's not garbage in there. It's not pure trash, you know. I had the most unproductive 5 days off of birthday. Oh, that's great to hear, Drifty. That's great to hear. What was I gonna do? Not that. We were gonna do... probably some robots. What did I just had it in my brain that we could do something. Oh, Yeah. Improvised arsenal. Chainsaws, yeah, chainsaws could be fine too. There's a lot of different things that could go in here. Data will be an android. I don't know what he might be a robot, but he's not a robot, he's an android. All right. Let's do this on the quick here. Let's do this on the quick, ladies and germs, all right? Make sure you like the video and all that. Need some freaking laser beams on these freaking sharks. Scott. The freaking laser. All right, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because it's robots everywhere. It is the robot apocalypse right now. Starring your guy, Ultron. Yes, we found a really good Ultron shell for you right here. So if you've been waiting for some serious Ultron apocalypse, you've got it. Before we get down into it, I needed to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So go ahead and do that, join the villains here, and let's get into some Red Robot Rumble. As you can see, this is an artifact deck, heavily into artifacts. First things first, we need burn, though. We need to play suppression down on our opponents pretty quickly as we go. I'm going to go with burst lightning because it's early removal for 2 damage. Get those badger moles, those other ramp cards, or any kind of aggro out of there. We can also, in the late game, pop down to 4 if we have the kicker, the extra mana. Really scalable card right there. Good stuff. Torch the Tower is another great one because we're going to have a lot of extra fodder to sacrifice for that extra 3 damage. The Exile and the Scry, really good on an instant. Those are what I chose, but there's a lot of other options we could do as well. Then we're immediately going to get to the robots. We have 2 robots from Edge of Eternities here. Cavaron Harrier. It's awesome sounding. 1 red, 2/1 robot soldier. Whenever you attack, you get to pay 2 and get another robot attacking. Or is it 2/2? And then you have to sacrifice it at the end of turn. Really solid aggressive card right there. This is a very aggressive deck, by the way. Very, very aggro. Pushes a lot of damage down range. Tries to move fast and knock them out quick. And then, of course, the Rust Harvester, coming highly recommended by chat. 1 red, 1/1 menace. You can exile an artifact creature card from your graveyard, and you put a 1/1 and it deals direct damage. Good for finishing the game. If you get, it deals damage to its power. We have other ways to get its power up. So it can actually do 3 or 4 or 5 damage later in the game as we eat stuff out of our graveyard. Good stuff right there with that menace and going in. So there's going to be our early robots. And the more robots we want to get them more, because the more robots we make, the more robots we're going to make. That's going to be thanks to Ravenous Robots, the Mousers right here. 1 red and 1/2/1. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, any artifact at all, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. This is going to synchronize beautifully right here with a Hydra Assault Robot, who is about as evil as a robot can look. Look at it. He looks like a Devastator. He's got a machine gun fist. Awesome. 1 red and 1. This is a common card, Robot Villain. Whenever another villain and or artifact you control enters, and remember, not artifact creature, just an artifact, period, it deals 1 damage to each target opponent. Very, very powerful right here. So you have this combination now. You have Ravenous Robots down. You have Hydra Assault Robots down. The more artifacts you play, the more you build your robot army. The more 1/1s go down here, and the more 1/1s go down, the more he does damage. Boom, 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 boom. You can start seeing the synergies going on right there. So you have both of these down, and you start playing 1/1 robots. You get 1 from going in, and 1 for generating, and another 1 for generating, and boom, 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 boom. You get it. Legion Extruder, 2 damage to any target. You sacrifice it, and you can create a 3/3 colorless golem. We have a lot of sacrifice. We can turn our small little mouser robots into even bigger robots, and then sacrifice those. And of course, sacrificing them and turning them into bigger robots will activate the Hydra Assault weapon again, which is super cool. Of course, we got my man Chrome Dome. 2. Only 2. And I thought this was a legendary. Nope. You can have as many of these out as you want. Robot Ninja. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. As you can see, every single thing we have is an artifact creature. So everyone is going to get +1/+1 no matter how many they are. Not only that, we can pay 5. And we can turn another copy. We can make another copy. So you could copy another Ravenous Robots, another Hydra Assault bot, whatever you wanted, copy it. It gains haste and sacrifice it. So you can keep generating even more and pushing them down range. That is going to be amazing stuff right there. I even copied another Chrome Dome so everybody would get +1/+1 again. So all robots got +3/+3. Really powerful stuff there for a 2-drop. That's early on in the game. Again, we're trying to do a lot of damage. Oh, sorry, +1/+0. It's not +1/+1. Apologies. That is a lot of damage early on, especially you do something like Rust Harvester on, Craven Harrier on turn 2. He's 3 damage on turn 2. You're doing a lot right there. Craven into Caravan into Chrome Dome. So now some of the new stuff. All right, we already talked about some new stuff. Iron Man armor. Yes, we are finally getting some Iron Man action on here. 3-drop. Artifact equipment will trigger off on all their acts you make. Whenever it comes in, you attach it to target creature you control, which is going to be +2 and +1. Great for like a Chrome Dome that turns into a 3/3 flying. And then, if not, if it's equipment, it becomes a 0/0 construct artifact creature with flying, and this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. You can equip it or unequip it as you go, or whatever you need to do. And again, if you build up a big board right here, if you build up a lot of different robots, you have a lot of them, he can be like a 6/6 or a 7/7 flying. He's actually better on his own. The Iron Man arm is better on his own than he is attached to anybody. Still, it's a lot of damage to put in, and even putting it on something like a flyer will be really good because it's harder to block. It gets more evasive right there. So we're going to get that Iron Man armor in there. Of course, as we talked about, as promised, as expected, Ultron Artificial Malevolence. Look how cool this guy is. He is a 3-drop, 2/4 robot villain. Legendary artifact creature. We're going to go 3 of him. Whenever another non-token artifact you control enters, you may pay 2. If you do, then create a token that's a copy of it. If the token isn't a creature, it becomes a 2/2 robot villain in addition to its other types. So not only does it turn other artifacts into robots, so meaning your Legion Extruder, even your Iron Man armor just all of a sudden becomes a robot of itself. He will duplicate anything that goes down. So on turn 3, you're talking about you're playing a Legion Extruder. Guess what? 2 Legion Extruders. That's 4 damage. You pay an extra 1. Another Ravenous, you get 2 of them go down. Another 2 of them. Chrome Dome it again. So not only combining Chrome Dome and Ultron right here, having that extra mana starting turn 4, you're going to be duplicating everything you put down, which is insane. Super powerful stuff right there, because you're just going to eventually swarm them out. There's just going to be too many robots that are going to be +1/+0. And hitting an extra a lot of damage. They just can't block them all. There's just going to be duplications and duplications and duplication. That is why it's the robot apocalypse using Ultron right there. Finishing it off, we're going to finish with 2 visions. Robot hero. We have a robot villain. We got a robot hero. 2/4. He's a 2/5 beefy guy with flying and vigilance. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. We have Solar Beam to give somebody double strike. Density control to give him indestructible, or technopathy to draw a card. That is kind of why we have the non-creature spells. Legion Extruder, Burst Lightning, Torch the Tower. If you keep an instant in your hand and they try to kill you, you can instantly cast Burst Lightning. He'll get indestructible. Or, you know, do anything that you want. Cast a Burst Lightning, give double strike, and swing in that way. He's a really, really solid finisher right there for a nice beefy guy in the end there, just to kind of shore up everything you're doing. And also in the late game when you're casting your non-creatures, you can just draw cards if you want. So he is going to absolutely finish it up right there. Another great robot card that is going to just go into the total robot apocalypse as we're doing. Lands are going to be interesting because we are going to do a Castle Doom, which adds any color to cast an artifact, or you can sacrifice an artifact and create a robot villain named Doombot. So you can generate Doombots just in case. Very good there. Mountain. 18 mountains. We're going to want 2 Cavern of Souls and choose robot. If you want to do more, that's perfectly fine as well. Formori Vault is a card I've rarely ever played, if anything. You discard a card, you look at the top X card of your libraries, where X is the number of artifacts you control. Put one of those cards in your hand and the rest of your bottom of your library, so you can actually search for a Formori card. Using the Formori Vault, you can search for any artifact card depending on how many artifacts you have. So that's a fun little addition right there in the lands. Creatures, 25 robots, as you see them. Heroes, ninjas, villains, and soldiers. Interesting combinations there. 8 instants, 30 artifacts, 25 of them being robots. 22 on a 1.8. Very, very, very cheap deck. Very aggressive. It is a low-to-the-ground aggro deck. Again, you're trying to really spam them out. You're not trying to box with these guys for a long time. You're trying to do damage, keep them off balance, kill their stuff, and just give them too much, overload the line, and push them down. On the sideboard, it's going to have a Braid. You can destroy your own artifacts or do damage. Improvise Arsenal, the golf bag is not bad. That is an additional pump, +1 for each artifact you control. It's kind of like an Iron Man armor. You can put it on one of your flyers, your evasive guys. Molten Duplication is really fun too. You can hit Molten Duplication on somebody like Hydra Assault or Chrome Dome to do that at sorcery speed. Pyroclasm might need to clear out some of the chaff just in case. It will kill some of your smaller guys, but Chrome Dome, Hydra Assault, Ultron, and Vision will survive a sweep like that. Untimely Malfunction, in case you want to reroute something, that's a fun one. And if you want to do more, Roaming Throne, if you don't have some of the newer cards, Roaming Throne will trigger all of your artifacts again, and Solemn Simulacrum, because they call him Sad Robot. Everyone knows they call him Sad Robot, and how could we not include him in an artifact deck? That's a good 4-drop as well, in case you don't have some of this new stuff or you don't want Vision. Might be some good 4-drops for you instead. There you go. That is what it's going to be looking right here for the Red Robot Apocalypse. This is what we're going to be doing. If you want to see more cool, fun Marvel decks, twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those places we go live. So you can check us out both there, be part of that elite notification squadron, get notified anytime that we're going to go live on either location by hitting that bell. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions. It's all right there in Discord. Copy this can be down below on my AetherHub and my Moxfield in case you want to get a copy for yourself. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Love to hear from you. Tell me what you think. Make sure to like the video. Here is some ranked Diamond Robot Apocalypse. It's just so easy to say +1/+1, Buggy. You got to understand. It just rolls off the tongue, you know? All right, I'm going to send you off on your way here, folks. We will send you to Chiniux. I haven't seen much going on with Chiniux. Nib, I think we rated Nib the other night. I tried to change it up. We'll get back to Nib, but I haven't rated Chinook for a while. Robocalypse. I hope we get some comments for the Robocalypse. All right, folks. Good night, everyone. We will see you in the next one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Adios and farewell. Hey, Zippy D, I didn't even think I said hi to you, Zippy D. Good to see you, man.